So you guys, it's Entrepreneurial Monday, and I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick little unboxing with you guys. Hopefully you guys can see this properly. Um, so we have my little makeshift studio here, because I'm gonna go ahead and add these items to my store tonight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox them with you guys. Okay, so before we go ahead and get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. For those of you who are already subscribed, that's my Purple Heart member gangs. You guys will see this once I re-upload on YouTube. So thank you in advance for all of your support. And yeah, if you hear that little noise in the background, that's my air purifier. It's starting to get hot and stuffy a little bit, so we've been starting to use the fans and the air purifier just to keep it nice and cool. And with all the ring lights and all that, you guys know, if you're into the content stuff, you know, it can get really hot. So yeah, so we're gonna first of all, we're gonna get into the product that I am packaging up to send out in the morning. And again, I hope you guys can see me properly. I think I might have to move back a little bit. You guys might not be able to see. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, that's kind of the downside when you're filming things live. You have to kind of adjust on the fly, but that's okay. All right, so this is the wallet that I'm gonna be packaging up tonight. So I'm just gonna open it and show you guys quickly. For those of you who didn't get a chance to see it when I did the original unboxing. So this is the Micheal Kors Jet Set wallet. This is the large. And it's just really pretty. I love the gold hardware on here. So nice. That was one of the things that drew me to it. And of course the coloring, I love anything cream. I was really starting off in my cream phase, and that was one of my first purchases. So love this wallet, so pretty. Lots of card storage. I think there's about 6 card slots altogether. No, it's like 9, sorry. So there's 9 card slots altogether. So that's a lot of card storage. So I'm super excited. This item is going to someone who loves it as much as me. And yeah, so we're gonna be packaging up this item, and with all my items I try to keep them, of course, in the original packaging. For authenticity purposes, I try to keep all the original packaging. Everything that comes with the item when it's purchased, I try to make sure it's there when it's shipped out. So this is what the original packaging looks like. I'm also going to be using some of my super cute wrapping tissue. This one has like different designs, so I think we're gonna go with something just kind of cute and girly. And I think I'm gonna go with, I haven't used these ones before, so I think we're gonna go with the gold and the cream hearts, just because, you know, just to kind of match it. So this is the packaging. I ordered these on Amazon. I'm gonna put these on my, I think they're already there, but if they're not, I'm gonna add them to my Amazon storefront. My Amazon storefront link is gonna be at the end of this video in the description, so you guys can definitely check out some of the items that I use for my business in terms of packaging, thank you stickers, all of that good stuff. You can find that on Amazon. So I know everyone is kind of worried about, with the tariffs, that a lot of stuff is going to start going up that you get on Amazon and Temu and Shein and all of that. I buy a lot of my thank you stickers and stuff like that for my business. I order them on Shein too and on Temu. So I don't know. I'm starting to, because I have some issues, not with the products. The products are great, and I love ordering because obviously you get good bang for your buck. However, I have an issue with the delivery. I'm not, it's the courier that they're using because I never have issues with Canada Post when I get my items like from Guess and Aldo and stuff like that. But whenever I order stuff from Temu, Shein, and lately Amazon, the drivers, they just leave your products on the curb. They don't bring it to the door. They don't open the door and bring it to the unit door like they're supposed to. They leave it outside the building, which is on the curb on the street. And I just ordered way too much stuff. First of all, it's super expensive, and I don't want my stuff to get stolen. Thank God I have really great neighbors. I've been really lucky that someone happened to be passing by or coming in, and they bring my packages in and knock the door and tell me it's there, or I'll come home and see it there. But the delivery people, it's just not, it's just not up there. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. Even though I notify on the website, I always do that I want this stuff delivered like to the door. So I don't know, in terms of delivery, I don't know if we're gonna end up having to rent like a mailbox at the post office so we can collect our parcels, because I just don't trust the shipping anymore. I've had way too many items just left on the curb. So it's either we rent a mailbox, or I may have to start ordering stuff from Micheal's, which is like gonna be super expensive, because they're gonna be having to pay more, so they're gonna be charging way more. Some, I don't know, is it worth it to just go shop at Micheal's in person, or just rent a mailbox? I think it's like with UPS, I think it's like they want like $2.99 or $3.99 for the year or something like that, and Canada Post, it's like $70 a month. So that's something that we're gonna have to look into and decide on. Speaking of stickers, I have to find my stickers. I completely forgot about that when I was getting ready to do this video. Good thing I always keep everything nice and organized and handy, so I'm not like in the background rummaging through looking for stuff. But anyway, these are the stickers that I use, and these I got on Amazon. This was when I was going through my rose gold pink phase, and I had like the rose gold and white thank you cards and all that. So of course I'm gonna use it. It's a huge roll, so we're just gonna use it up. We have other ones, but I'm not gonna go rummaging through for those. I'm gonna just grab what's close by. So we're just gonna fold this. My customers really do appreciate the small details. If you're doing like a small business and you know you really want to keep that customer retention details, it doesn't have to be perfect, but people do appreciate your gesture. And I always try to use my thank you stickers. I always try to wrap the items, just, you know, show that I care about the products. So I'm just gonna fold this end over as well. I just take my time. It's really important to just kind of dedicate time and try not to do it in a rush, because then it looks, you know, extra crazy. And I find my customers really do appreciate. I always get like a 5-star rating, and it's because they can see that I really do care about the products, and I want to present them in the best light. So here we have the finished product. Hope you guys can see that. It's wrapped nicely. I love this paper. I love this paper. I'm thinking I got this on Etsy. I think I got this on Etsy. I have other wrapping paper that I got on Amazon, but I think I got this one on Etsy. So I'm gonna have to do a reorder. I am watching the cost. I did go on Temu today, just to kind of see when it came up on the news about prices going up for like certain sites. I went on to see, and I did see some items that are now a little bit like more costly, like that would give you pause. You would say, I don't know, I might as well buy it local if I'm gonna pay this much money. The whole point of shopping on these websites was because they were really, really cheap. And yeah, everybody knows that. So if they raise their price, it's kind of like, what's the point? Like, if I'm gonna pay full price, I might as well just shop local, and I don't have to worry about delivery, delays, all of that. Like, I know I'm gonna get my stuff, and it's gonna be what I ordered, all of that stuff. Like, why would I, you know what I mean? If I have to pay $30 for something coming from Asia, I might as well pay $30 and get it local. Cut down on the wait time. So that's kind of what's I'm starting to notice in terms of pricing. It's starting to go up a little bit, which is of course understandable. You know, they're paying an arm and a leg to ship you the product, so of course they're gonna have to do something about that cost. But unfortunately, that's where, you know, people are gonna start pulling back from purchasing a lot of this stuff, is if the price gets too unreasonable for what you're getting and all of that. Okay, so here we have the first package. Is all done. I just have to go ahead and attach the shipping label. So these are the bags. I ordered these on Amazon. I thought it was really cute. It came with the pre-message thank you on here, so even if you don't have like a thank you card or whatever on the packaging, you have some sort of messaging expressing your thanks or gratitude. You know, it's always a nice touch. So the wallet's all packed up. We're gonna print the shipping label later, attach that, and we'll be good to go. So we're finished with that. That's gonna go out in the morning. Now we're gonna get into the unboxing portion of the video. Okay, so I went on to Micheal Kors, as I do like every month, just to check the sales and see what they have and all of that good stuff. Micheal Kors and Coach, I'm on there every month, definitely. Stocking out the sales. And I came across these little mini satchels, and I thought they were so cute. So even though I personally wouldn't wear them, just because I don't really like bright colors, I'm more of a pastel type of person when it comes to spring. I just love the color, and I knew that somebody was gonna love them, so I went ahead and ordered 2 of these. One in orange, so pretty. I actually don't mind the orange. It looks really good on that dark skin tone. Love the gold hardware. As you guys can see, it says Micheal Kors right there. I'm not gonna do too much with the packaging. I like to keep things, like I said, as original as possible. So I'm just gonna do this. So yeah, and of course I love me some gold hardware, so I can just slide this off and I'll show you guys. It's so pretty, so pretty. I actually wanted to get one of these for myself, but the original, I want like that dark chocolate brown, or even the monogram one. It was sold out. So I decided that I would pick up two of the spring colored ones for my customers. I think they're gonna love it. So this is the orange. That's what that's looking like. So I'm gonna be taking photos tonight, so I'll leave that out. I'm gonna be adding these to the store tonight, which is why I wanted to go ahead and get this unboxing done, so I can go ahead and do that. This one is more of a mustard yellow, so that's what this one is looking like. Very pretty. Actually, I don't mind the mustard yellow either. It's actually really pretty now that I'm seeing them out of the packaging. So this is the mustard yellow. Same type of setup with the hardware. Really nice. I love gold hardware. It sells me every time. It just, I don't know, it just adds that extra pop. So yeah, we're gonna be photographing these. So these are the two new mini Micheal Kors satchels. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Which color is your favorite? Is it going to be the orange, or is it going to be the mustard yellow? Let me know what you guys think. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week's little mini entrepreneurial haul. I just kind of wanted to, you know, show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes and all of that. So thank you guys so much. If you made it to the end of the little mini video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and we will catch up with you guys in another video. Stay up and stay blessed. Deuces.